Good morning, everyone. Today is August 7th, Thursday, 2025. We're here in Trenton, New Jersey, at the corner of Willow Street, Barrack Street, and West State Street. Yeah, we're going to go into the Capital District of New Jersey. Not my state, but much closer than Albany. I visited last year. This is Thomas Edison State University, TESU or TESU. I'm not familiar with this. Looks like this is a newer building, the Center for Learning and Technology. And then if we take a walk down here, we can go take a look at the State House. And the sign says State House Historic District. I mean, they have their downtown actually look really nice. It's when you go to the little edges of the town, like where the residents live, that's a different story. Right now it's a little bit after 7 o'clock. It's usually very quiet around here, I guess, mainly because we have two bypass routes in the Trenton area. Route 29 in New Jersey, as well as US Route 1, Trenton Freeway. I checked the meters here. The enforcements are from Monday through Friday, and from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. they charge $1 an hour, and you can park your car here max for 8 hours. Pretty neat. This is the State House. I'm gonna go get go inside and get a tour. I think the earliest tour for today is at 10 a.m. I don't think they allow me to record it, but it looks like this is being rebuilt. They're rebuilding the front lawn and some of the ramps. Looks like these are new. And there's a dome building on top. And then we see this World War II monument on the right. All right, let's first take a look at if I can get a good view of the State House, then I'll take a look at the monument. All right, let's take a look at this World War II memorial. I actually didn't do research due to how unexpected it was to come here. But it looks like it is split between the Pacific side, meaning the Asian-Pacific campaigns, with the Japanese specifically, and then this side is with the European, with Germany. So I guess let's go into the Germany side first. The European, African, Middle Eastern campaigns. Wow. Started in 1939. And they got the Allied and the Axis powers. We got involved after Pearl Harbor in 1941. Here's what who all these people are, the posters, the collage that they put in here. Okay, let's move on to the other side. More pictures. So we have world events and specifically New Jersey events as well. A specific New Jersey memorial for its residents and veterans who served. Ah, and there's a state seal here. A little faded out. By the Department of the Navy, United States Marine Corps. Okay, let's take a look at some of these pillars before going on the other side. All right, let's go to the Pacific side. We read from left to right, so I have to go all the way over there. And there's a lot of flags here as well. Well, definitely we were more involved with the Japanese side, especially because Japan bombed us at Pearl Harbor. That's why we see FDR over there. These are really good detailed pictures. My grandfather was drafted in the war. He did not fight, but his brother, which is my I'm not good with the generation stuff in the family tree. My great uncle, if you want to call that, he actually fought in the war. But both of them did get the flags. They passed away, but when they passed away, they actually, in their funerals, they actually got a flag and a military tribute. Yep, the Manhattan Project over there. So it looks like we're setting up for an atom bomb. Okay. A lot of pictures here. I really like this collage. It seems to coincide with the timeline as well. It's well crafted. Okay, and here's the final timeline. The sun is about to come in, but I can still get some of these pictures. Looks like we had over 1 million veterans who fought in this war to complete their military service. I'm not sure if that even accounts the one who passed away. We've seen the raise the flag in Iwo Jima. I've seen that before when I was in Washington a few years ago. Iconic one, number 18. There's the atom bomb. In Nagasaki. That's almost the 80th anniversary to this day. Happened on the 9th. So that's this Saturday. 2 days ago, Tuesday, was the 80th anniversary for the Hiroshima bombing. Let's take a look at the dome inside here. It says victory. I wonder who this is. Let's read the quote. They have given their sons to the military services. They have stoked in the furnaces and hurried the factory wheels. They have made the planes and welded the tanks, riveted the ships and rolled the shells. The American people, in their righteous might, will win through to absolute victory. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, FDR. Looks like it lights up at night. I saw it before when driving here. Some of this lighting. It's very nice. Let's see the back quote from Harry S. Truman, the next president after FDR. Our debt to the heroic men and valiant women in the service of our country can never be repaid. They have earned our undying gratitude. America will never forget their sacrifices. President Harry S. Truman. Yeah. I will not forget about World War II. Here's a soldier over here. There is a plaque over here. Unfortunately, it's been faded out so badly I cannot read it. I do like the little helmets here. Do I see anything here? Oh, I can barely see. They gotta restore some of this artwork because I cannot read it. So it looks like this memorial was dedicated in 2008 by Governor John S. Corzine. And these are the people who helped made this possible. Here's a back view of it. I think if the trees doesn't have leaves, I think you could see the Capitol a lot better, but you do see the gold dome. I do like the birds chirping though. It's pretty well hidden around here. Well protected, security cameras in place, good lighting. I think those lights are actually mosquito traps. So we're actually near the Delaware River. So it's a big body of water. This one, oh, let's go take a look at the words. So we saw victory, courage. Other one says sacrifice. I'm gonna go around the whole loop. I find it interesting that not every corner or every space between the columns has a word. Maybe they wanted to highlight victory right here. So it looks like this area is relatively new, 17 years old. And then duty. Duty is the last word. These are the flags. And then if we go back to the Capitol, you do probably see the New Jersey state flag. I think possibly on the right. I think that's it. The yellow and the red. I'm not sure which one it is. Very nice, very nice. Thank you, World War II veterans, if you're alive and still watching. Our generation, the boomers, baby boomers, Gen X, millennials, Z, Alpha, and Beta are very grateful for your service. All right, so we are south or to the left of the State House. Here's some information about the State House. The heart of New Jersey state government. Second oldest state house continuous use in the United States. First built in 1792. Spanning every generation. And it looks like the city of Trenton started in 1679. Here's the map and the geography. Yep, the part of the Rust Belt or the Industrial Revolution had a big impact. Here's this. Here's a preview of the map. State Street, Warren and Broad Street for Route 206. US 1 is the bypass, the freeway. Route 129 is down by. 29 is here, the Lamberton Street, as well as the bypass along the river. And then 33 to the north, Greenwood Avenue, east Greenwood Avenue. This map is rotated with the east heading up. All right, so it is very busy here. So from 5, Contemporary Club, the State House Annex, State House, Thomas Edison State College, we see. And then the old Barracks Museum is nearby. All right, and here's a timeline. So let's go from bottom to top. Interesting how they organize it like this. And this restoration has been completed in 1991. So there's Thomas Edison State University. Thomas Edison is major guy. He didn't found electricity. That was more by Nikola Tesla. But he did have a big impact with New York City, getting power into electricity, especially with a company called Consolidated Edison, or Con Ed. I think that's the old Barracks Museum in the back, according to the map. There's Route 29 in the back, and the Delaware River. Ah! Let's go to Perry's Run. A steep ravine. That's where Native Americans used to camp. Ah. Wow, this is hidden. A lot of things in New Jersey are hidden. Let's see if I can get up a close-up of this. capital industry. Yeah, there's the movements, others the materials. Ah, they used to have a steel furnace and a paper mill. Revealed by archaeological excavation 2008-2009. Ooh. And that's the ravine. Let's go in there. This is super steep. Wow, gotta be careful. Woo-hoo. The Trenton Steel Works. The colonial art of making steel. I'm known as Pittsburgh, known for steel, but it looks like Trenton had a big history in this as well. Very similar with all these East Coast development cities. But this is from the 1700s. That's where they covered the fumes. There's the pit, goes even deeper here. Oh, this. Wow. Let's get a different perspective of this. Oh, you even see the arch. And there's some metal over there in the back. Maybe that's where they do the steel. Or that's the furnace. Natural stream to storm drain. Well, it seems to be abandoned of this. Cool. Perry's Run seemed to be a little water network. Unfortunately, it got very filthy in this 1800s, late 1800s. So it looks like they had to develop a new water network. A lot of history, a lot of engineering stuff. I like the diagrams of the blueprints. Ooh, this thing area got sealed off and boarded up. And this is the paper mill area. Gotta appreciate the drawings of these old maps. Look very nice. Water wheel to turbine. And then they even had paper manufacturing as well. And here's West Front Street. So there used to be a historic street around here that I'm standing on right now. Malon Stacy Park was established in the 1910s. There's the state house. It still resembles some of it. But yeah, the gate is still here. Definitely refurbished. But still standing. Cool. Those are the old barracks. Here's another plaque about, oh, not Perry's Run, Petty's Run, my mistake. No wonder. But I wonder if this is the same one I've seen. But that's the water. And there's the gold of the State House. Much better view. We're back at the front of the State House, walking north. This new building is the main entrance. And it looks like there's a nice garden in the back. We'll take a look and see what's inside of there. All visitors must present photo identification. Okay, definitely got it. Video recording permitted only in authorized areas past this point. Okay. And then that's the State House over there in the street. If we walk north of the visitor center, we see State House Annex carved in. They added more to the property. And here's the words. 145 West State Street in Trenton. Ah, looks like there's some inscription in here. The legislative branch. There's also other words on the other side. Let's see what this says. Based on the forefathers of the nation. Okay. Why not take a walk down here? Ah, this is the visitor center down there, so we'll take a look and visit. But let's take a look at this fountain that's not active. Looks like these fish are here. No water, but the frogs are supposed to release the water. I think these are the lionfish with their backs against the whale. Not the whale, the bell. These are not an entrance. But this looks much older. Regular glass and regular blinds. Probably the modern day amenities to, to survive the cold and the hot summers. Looks like there's stained glass in the back over there. I'll take a look in there. I don't think video is allowed in there, but you definitely can go inside and get a tour. Once again, I think they give it like every hour, starting from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. is the last tour. Okay, so I went inside and we were a little too early. It was at 8:30, but I did get a phone number to schedule a tour. So that's good. You can start calling them maybe around 9:10 to get the first tour at 10 a.m. But here it is as we wait at State Capitol Plaza, open daily from dawn to dusk. Prohibited use of bicycle, skateboard, rollerblades, scooter, any other thing that endangers the public. Pets are not allowed. Do not climb, swim, and enter the drainage well. Okay. There's the New Jersey State Library on the right, as well as the State Museum behind it. It's interesting that a lot of the things are all straight lined up. If I have to compare this with Albany, Albany is a lot bigger, more expansive, but this is very efficient use of space. Here's the garden over there. Must be a lot of police or sirens going on. Let's take a look at the waterfront of the Delaware River. Looks like there's some engravings in here on the floor. It is very difficult to see, but this is the map network of streets. Wow, I wish it was a different color or something because I could better see it. There's Route 29 right here. Mini freeway here. You can take Route 29 to I-295 and I-195, as that sign says over here. Route 1 South is the Trenton-Morrisville toll bridge. I believe the toll now is $150 with Easy Pass. If you don't have Easy Pass, it costs $3. So this is why there's not a lot of cars here on this downtown streets, because we have this bypass. Very convenient. There's the Delaware River. State Museum right there, you can see. You get a better view of the Capitol right there. Let's first see what other buildings here. We are in downtown. Looks like these are the newer buildings that are being built near US 1. A lot of flags. Here's a better view of the Capitol. Nice. I think Trenton is about maybe 70 miles from New York City. It's not that far. We are much closer to Philadelphia. Here it is. I like how they have the little alcoves in here. Maybe you can get a better view of the field. Maybe if you want to take a picture here. Nice. Yeah, so there's the Plaza area. Looks like it's sealed off right now. Not accessible yet. We'll find the Welcome Center later.